Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Flow. I'm Amelia.
And I'm James. We're really happy to have you here today.
Yes, today's topic is very practical and very useful for daily English.
We're going to talk about how to speak about the future in simple, natural English.
Before we start, quick reminder. If you enjoy learning English with real conversations, please subscribe to Daily English Flow. Press the like button and write one short comment about something you plan to do this week.
Your support really helps us, and we love reading your comments.
All right, let's get into today's topic.
Amelia, when learners talk about the future, what is the first problem they usually have?
Most people are not sure which form to use. They ask, should I say will or going to?
Yes, I hear that question all the time.
The good news is you don't need very complicated rules.
That already sounds nice.
Let's start with going to. We usually use going to when we talk about plans.
Plans we already decided before the moment of speaking.
Exactly. For example, this evening I'm going to study English.
That means you already thought about it earlier.
Yes, maybe you planned it in the morning or yesterday.
Another example could be, I'm going to meet Amelia after work.
Right, that sounds like a clear plan.
So going to feels organized.
That's a good way to say it. It feels prepared.
What about daily life situations?
Those are perfect for practice. For example, I'm going to cook dinner tonight.
Or I'm going to clean my room this weekend.
Yes, these are normal, real-life plans.
Now let's move to will.
Will is often used for decisions we make at the moment of speaking.
So there is no plan before.
Exactly. Imagine you're sitting at home and you hear the doorbell.
You didn't expect anyone.
You might say, I'll open the door.
That decision happens right now.
Yes. Another example is when someone asks for help,
Like, can you help me with this?
and you answer, yes, I'll help you.
That sounds very natural.
We also use will for promises.
Promises are important in daily English.
For example, I'll call you later.
Or I'll finish this work today.
Exactly. These sentences sound friendly and clear.
So far, this feels simple.
That's the goal. Simple English is strong English.
And learners don't need to be afraid of small mistakes.
Not at all. What matters is that people understand you.
I think this topic connects very well with real conversations.
Yes, because we talk about the future every single day.
Plans, ideas, small decisions.
And all of that can be expressed with just a few basic forms.
Let's continue with a very common situation, talking about the weekend.
Yes, this is something people ask all the time.
For example, someone at work asks, what are you doing this weekend?
If you already have a plan, going to is perfect.
Like, I'm going to visit my parents on Saturday.
Exactly. Or I'm going to stay home and rest.
That sounds calm and natural.
And very real.
But sometimes we don't have clear plans.
True, and that's where will feels more comfortable.
For example, I think I'll watch a movie.
Yes, that sentence shows you are thinking while speaking.
You're not fully sure yet.
And that's totally okay in English.
I think learners often feel pressure to sound sure about everything.
That's true, but English allows soft answers.
Soft answers?
Yes, answers that are not 100% fixed.
Like using I think, maybe, or probably.
Exactly. For example, I'll probably go out with friends.
Or maybe I'll stay home.
These sentences sound very natural.
Let's talk about future plans at work.
Good idea. That's another common topic.
For example, someone asks, what are your plans for next month?
You can say, I'm going to start a new project.
That sounds planned and serious.
Yes, or if you're not fully sure, you can say, I think I'll take some time off.
That sounds softer and more flexible.
We often mix going to and will in one conversation.
And that's completely normal.
For example, I'm going to work late today, so I'll order food.
That sentence feels very real.
Because life is like that. Some plans are ready, some decisions happen later.
What about talking about learning English itself?
That's a great topic for our listeners.
So, how would you say your plan?
I might say I'm going to practice English every day.
That sounds like a strong plan.
And then I can add, I'll start with short podcasts.
That second part feels like a decision made right now.
Exactly. Both forms work together naturally.
I like that English doesn't need long sentences to sound good,
Simple sentences are often the best.
and they are easier to remember.
Yes, especially at B1 level.
Let's also mention pronunciation.
Good point.
People often hear gonna instead of going to.
Yes, in speaking, going to often sounds like gonna.
For example, I'm gonna meet James later.
That's very common in casual conversation.
But in writing, it's better to use going to.
Exactly. Context is important.
I think these examples help listeners imagine real conversations.
That's the idea. English should feel alive, not like a textbook.
And the future tense is a big part of daily talk.
Yes, because we are always thinking about what comes next. Let's move forward with more everyday situations, because that's where people really feel confident.
Yes, daily moments are the best practice.
Imagine you're at home after work. You feel tired and you sit on the sofa.
That already sounds very familiar.
You look at the time and think, I'm going to take a short nap.
Because you feel tired and the decision is clear.
Exactly. But then your phone gets a message from a friend.
And they say, do you want to grab a coffee?
You think for a second and answer, okay, I'll come.
That decision happens right in that moment.
Yes, and that's a perfect mix of real-life English.
These examples show how natural this grammar is.
It's not about rules on paper.
It's about how we think.
Exactly. Our thoughts guide the tense.
Let's talk about travel plans again, but in more detail.
Sure, travel is always a good topic.
Imagine someone asks, are you traveling this year?
You might say, yes, I'm going to visit Spain in summer.
That sounds like a real plan.
Maybe you already checked hotels or flights.
And then the person asks, what will you do there?
You can answer, I'll explore the city and try local food.
Even if you don't know everything yet.
Exactly. You're speaking freely, not planning every detail.
I think learners sometimes wait too long before speaking.
Yes, they want the perfect sentence.
But real conversations don't work like that.
Native speakers decide while they speak all the time.
That's very comforting to hear.
It should be. English is flexible.
Let's also talk about predictions because people use them a lot.
Yes, especially with weather and daily situations.
For example, I think it will rain later.
That's a classic sentence.
You're not sure, but it's your opinion.
Exactly. Will works well with I think.
What if you see dark clouds?
Then you can say, it's going to rain.
Because you see it happening now.
Right. The situation in front of you matters.
Let's bring this into work life again.
Okay.
Your boss says this project is late.
You might answer, I'll finish it today.
That sounds like a promise.
Yes, and promises often use will.
But if you planned it earlier,
Then you might say, I'm going to finish it today.
the meaning is very close.
Yes, and both sound natural in many cases.
I like that English gives options.
Me too. It lets you express how sure you feel.
Strong plan or open idea.
Exactly, and listeners should practice both.
How can people practice this at home?
By talking to themselves about their day.
That's a great tip.
For example, tomorrow I'm going to wake up early.
And then, I'll make coffee and check my messages.
Yes, short sentences, real life.
That's how confidence grows naturally.
When you practice like this every day, the future tense slowly becomes automatic.
Yes, you stop thinking about rules and start thinking about meaning.
And that's when English starts to feel comfortable.
Let's connect everything we talked about with one long, simple example.
Good idea. That helps listeners see the full picture.
Imagine it's Sunday evening and you're thinking about the next day.
You might say, tomorrow I'm going to wake up early.
Because you already decided that.
Then you think, I'm going to go to work and finish my tasks.
Clear plan, clear structure.
Later, you get a message from a friend during the day.
And you answer, I'll call you after work.
That call was not planned before.
It happens in the moment.
In the evening, you look outside and see dark clouds
You say, it's going to rain.
because you see it.
All of this is natural future English.
The important thing is not to stop yourself from speaking.
Even if you are not sure which form is perfect.
People will understand you.
And with time, your choice will become more natural.
So when you talk about the future, think about one simple question.
Is this a plan I already made or a decision I'm making now?
That small question helps a lot.
And it works in most situations.
We really hope today's conversation helps you feel more confident.
Future plans, small decisions, and everyday predictions.
All of them are part of daily English.
And you don't need complex grammar to express them.
Thank you for spending this time with us on Daily English Flow.
We appreciate every listener who practices with us.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep moving forward.
See you in the next episode.